Halloween is one of the most exciting nights of the year. People dress up for parties and children go trick-or-treating. It's one of those times when the night is truly enjoyed by everyone. It's ironic, though, that a night devoted to spirits, monsters, and terror is one night we feel safe in the darkness. I mean, think about it. We tread through unfamiliar neighborhoods, visit the doorsteps of strangers, and answer our doors to people dressed up like monsters and serial killers. Would we do it on any other night? Of course not. It'd be too dangerous. Halloween is just a special exception, isn't it? No. The dangers we fear by instinct are still very much present on this revered night. It was last year on Halloween. I was handing out candy to trick-or-treaters as good neighbors do. They were lining up pretty regularly throughout most of the early evening. There were kids with their parents, teenagers celebrating a night of independence, and even a few nostalgic adults. You never know who's going to show up at your door on Halloween. Eventually, it got late and things began to die down. I haven't received a visit from a trick-or-treater in about an hour. And I was about to turn off my porch light when there was a knock at the door. It seemed a little late for children to be out, but nevertheless, I grabbed my bowl of candy anyway. I opened the door ready to greet the eager trick-or-treaters when I saw two children wearing the strangest costumes I've seen all night. Their skin was pale, ghostly white in fact. Their eyes were completely black, not just the pupils and irises. Their entire eyes were black. Their teeth were jagged like shark teeth. They looked more monstrous than any other trick-or-treaters I've seen before. But their clothes were plain. They wore t-shirts and shorts, normal attire. Confused, I asked them, "What are you supposed to be? Some kind of monsters?"
No.
The trick-or-treaters responded with uncomfortable smiles.
We dressed up as humans.
Startled, I slammed the door and locked it. The trick-or-treaters stood outside my door for several terrible minutes, banging and calling for me to let them in. Their knocking caused the whole house to tremble and shake. I could only watch as the door shook in its frame. I was sure that it would fall off the hinges at any moment, and yet I couldn't find myself to do anything. I was paralyzed where I stood and transfixed on the door and the sounds of the trick-or-treaters calling to me. Suddenly, it stopped. Everything had ceased. There was no pounding on the door anymore, no voices outside, and when I looked out the window, I saw nothing. I'm not sure what stopped them from getting in. Maybe they never wanted to. And by closing the door, I chose trick. But I don't really care. I just know I never want to see those trick-or-treaters again. I don't know about you, but I'm not opening my door for strangers anymore. Not even on Halloween.